What is up, everybody? Robbie here with Bald and the Bearded. Today I'm joined along with
Jacob.
So, we actually braved the country last night. We actually went to a family gathering of sort and had fun, grilled some burgers, some sausage dogs. Got to see Trevor, Hunter, Susan, Mom, Ashlyn, Jim Bob, everybody else, even Austin, who I hadn't seen in a long time. How long did y'all stay?
About midnight.
Okay, so y'all left about 3 hours after I did. I'm an old man. No joke? Okay, moving on. So, I guess to go ahead and just say, hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for chilling with us today. Today, got some interesting news this week for Season 2 of The Mandalorian, which is, they've actually kind of kept pretty good secret going on. Rosario Dawson will be playing Ahsoka Tano, which was, if you do not remember from the Clone Wars and everything like that, that was General Anakin Skywalker's Padawan. So she learned from the great Darth Vader himself before he was Darth Vader. So now we are getting to see a little bit of grown adult Ahsoka, because obviously we had youngling, and then in Rebels we had adult Ahsoka, and now this is even further past Rebels, which I believe it was like Rebels, and then, you know, A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and The Empire Strikes Back, that category. This is after that, which is where, obviously, I've shared the timeline. I might throw it back in on this video if me and Holly can find it. The timeline is after Return of the Jedi, so you get to see an older Ahsoka Tano. Now, have you seen a lot of stuff that Rosario Dawson's been in?
I remember her in the movie with The Rock and Stifler. What is it, The Rundown? They're running through the jungle and The Rock trying to bring him home.
Yeah. I forgot she was in that.
I know I've seen her in other stuff too, but I can't remember right off the top of my head. That's just the one that stands out to me.
Right. We've seen her in a lot of different things. She's been in medical shows. The recent nerdy stint for her was she was in, like, when Netflix did Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, she was in that. She was Night Nurse, which is, she's not a superhero.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But she's the one that the superheroes come to, because obviously you can't just go to a hospital for a knife, a knife wound or a gunshot. So she kind of becomes Night Nurse, which is kind of like a BA. She fixes the superheroes. So she's been in that. I've seen her in movies like Rent. She's a well-rounded actress. What were your thoughts on the casting of her being older Ahsoka Tano?
I haven't watched much of Rebels, just like some clips here and there. But clearly she'll be modeled after that character.
Right.
Since it'll be this time period. But I'm sure she'll do a good job since she's, pretty rounded, diverse characters and all around,
Right. And this is actually the first time we're going to be seeing Ahsoka Tano live action, which is super cool because, in the Clone Wars we saw Kit Fisto, which was the Jedi with the tentacles. We've seen Ki-Adi-Mundi. We've seen Shaak Ti and all these different alien Jedis. So now we get to see Snips, as General Skywalker liked to call her. So it'll be cool to see Rosario Dawson in the Star Wars universe. And The Mandalorian Season 1 was such a hit, and everybody loved it, and everybody misses it. Whenever the new season comes out, everybody's going to devour it. It's going to be amazing. And to see a Jedi, because at the end of Season 1 of Mandalorian, you did see Darksaber, which was the first Mandalorian Jedi's weapon that he made. So it'll be kind of cool to see what what comes of her playing Ahsoka. So you got any other thoughts on Mandalorian season 2 or Ahsoka?
I remember you sharing the post, and I had read that, but that's all I've seen on season 2 so far. So
Yeah.
anything else about it is a mystery so far.
Right. They're very tight-lipped on everything.
I mean, I'm not mad about that though.
Right, and
I like a surprise.
I do like surprises. I'm not those type of people that will read the script before the movie comes out. I can't do that. I like to be surprised. So, another kind of a sad thing that we're going through this, but it's also a bright spot. A lot of these big companies, Disney, Paramount, different things like that, they are actually releasing movies like right as they come out of theaters. They're going ahead and releasing them to digitally download. We've seen that with the Rise of Skywalker came out early. Disney Plus actually dropped Frozen 2 early. Also, we've seen Paramount drop the Sonic movie for digital download.
Did they drop Onward early too?
I
Or
think
would that just come out? I think it is the early release because it said the theater release or something like that.
and it very
And
well
I did
could
watch
be.
that. It was
A
pretty good.
lot of people are following suit with that because, I want to say the AMC is already shut down till April 15th or something like that, and other theaters are following suit. So these companies are losing a lot of money. So getting them out of the theaters and onto digital release is not only good for Paramount, Disney, and all these different places, but it's also good for the consumers because quarantine is not the best thing to be in. Not the funnest thing, unless you're a gamer. Then we kind of quarantine ourselves anyway. But not having that ability to be like, hey Jacob, let's go see a movie. That kind of sucks. But this brings it back, full circle to where we are able to kind of get that same experience. And I've seen people being upset that they got to pay $20 for a movie or something like that.
But I mean, you have to think about it this way, But you spend $20, you're probably paying what, a little over $10, $13 for a ticket.
Right.
Then you're paying like
Popcorn.
$5, $10 for snacks, drinks,
Right.
popcorn.
By the time you go to the theater,
and then gas.
right? With me and Holly going, I typically spend $30 to $40 at the movie theater, and I can spend $20 on a digital download movie.
Yeah.
And guess what? I got that movie.
Yeah, you watch it
own
whenever
it.
you want. That's
Right.
the way I look at it. Same for renting movies on Amazon. For me, I rent a lot of movies on there, and that's the way I see it. It's like $3 to $5 to rent it. But I mean, if you go to Redbox or whatever
Yeah,
else,
it's the same. You
you gotta
drive.
contribute your gas, and then whatever you're paying for the Redbox.
So we here at the Bald and the Bearded applaud all these companies for doing the right thing. Not that it's the right thing, but a good thing, a good gesture. Because we know not only does it help you guys, but it also helps the consumer who, due to COVID-19, which we're still dealing with that, even from last video that should be coming out Wednesday. There's not a lot to do. We found out today that golf courses are still open. So that's why I'm wearing my flamingo shirt. If you can look closely, I just got back from a good 18. I played horrible, so it wasn't a good 18. But good job on letting us watch these movies early. I will probably go ahead and buy Rise of Skywalker because I thoroughly enjoyed that movie a lot.
I have already followed that suit, and I have watched it.
Right, I haven't yet, but just the last 20 minutes of that movie was beautiful. So, what you been playing?
Nothing really. I've just been watching Netflix. I started watching the Letter for the King. It's a new series. on there.
Yeah.
I'm only a few episodes in, but it looks to be pretty good.
You said Letter to the King?
Letter for the King.
Letter for the King.
Yeah, it actually has Andy Serkis in it.
Okay.
The Gollum himself. But it's a medieval type show. Basically, I feel like there's an evil army that's coming around, going to try to fulfill a prophecy to do some kind of evil nonsense, And, there's a prophecy hero, who's chosen.
Right. There's always a chosen.
Does not think he's anybody, probably. Like I said, I'm not very far in it, but that's just the vibe I'm getting from it.
Right.
So.
Yeah, there's a lot of good shows out there on Netflix and Disney Plus. I've actually almost beat. There's no way to beat Skyrim, but I'm almost to the point of beating the main story. So everybody who's listening can finally be proud of me. It only released in 2009, something like that.
I don't like that.
And I'm a guy that's like, oh, squirrel. So yes, I've done way more missions than I should have. If I would have just stuck to the main quest, I would have been over with by now.
What's your favorite weapon on there so far?
I got, was it Dawnbreaker?
Dawnbreaker?
Yeah.
Got the light bulb in it.
That one's a cool one. I'm getting ready to go do the Thieves Guild quest so that I can get the Nightingale armor.
So you can be Batman.
Right. I love stealth. So right now my best skills are archery and sneak. So getting ready to beat that game. I'm super excited. It's super fun. I get so burnt out on a game like that because I'm literally doing tons and tons of different side quests, and then I get bored, something new comes out, and that's where I am. So that's a little bit of insight about what's been going on with us. If you guys enjoy what we're doing, please comment, like, share, subscribe. We really would like to get more interaction. Like if you guys are wanting to ask us any questions, throughout the week. Like one week I might post, one week Jacob might post. We'll just see how it goes. We'd like to answer any questions you guys have on nerd culture, pop culture, whatever. If it's something we haven't seen, we'll definitely do our research and kind of see what what's good about it. Like if it's an anime or a movie or something or a game, we're all about playing games and watching movies. So just hit us up, let us know. But again, thanks for watching. We love you guys. Stay safe out there. Social distance yourself. Hand sanitize. But hand sanitize. Wash your hands. Be safe. This has been Robbie.
And Jacob.